Revenue management. What is revenue management? Revenue management is the process of collecting and utilizing data to enhance the business's performance. Data processing shows revenue brought in for the business as well as its expenditures. Benefits of effective revenue management would include forecasted sales, an increase in profits, decrease loss, as well as a decrease in unnecessary expenses, aid in planning and budgeting for expenses, as well as to better schedule adequate quantities of staff. In the hotel industry, it is important to forecast sales. Revenue management can help with this. Reports help predict occupancy rates. This is based on historical data, the current market, competitive pricing, as well as external and in-house events that are going around during that specific point in time. For a hotel, revenue management can help increase profits. It keeps an eye on the current markets and its trends. It allows for more competitive pricing, as well as filling different service needs of its clients. This is important to note because in hospitality, some clients may have needs that differ from others. They may have a certain interest as far as what type of clients that they are, whether it's traveling for leisure, business, or any other reasons, maybe events that are drawing them in for that area for that time. Revenue management can help decrease loss as well as unnecessary expenses. In the hospitality industry, this means that it allows to adjust pricing to attract clients on days that might not have a high expected occupancy rate. There may be special discounts that are offered. It also allows for increased marketing on those days. So that way it attracts more clients or travelers that are coming through the area. With reports, it also helps to detect discrepancies and the causes for those discrepancies. Internal investigations could be launched. It could be an error, an accounting error that was made. It could also be discrepancies that are caused by theft, maybe a misappropriation of inventory, or customer dissatisfaction. And that opens up the door to be able to determine why those customers were dissatisfied and what could be done in order to improve that. With the reporting that is done, it aids in planning and budgeting for those expenses that the hotel will incur. Expenses include staffing, repairs to the hotel, upgrades and remodels, as well as routine property and maintenance. Being able to understand what the demands are and to be able to have a firm grasp on the revenue that is coming into the hotel as well as the expenses going out allows the opportunity to be able to schedule adequate staff in order to support the demand without going over budget. It is important that each department is staffed to be able to serve their customers' needs as well as to support the next department. It's also important that the hotel is able to have a plan implemented to prevent unexpected shortages, to be able to maneuver between departments as well as staff. By running these reports and understanding the history of the hotel's revenue, its current status, as well as the projections, it allows the business to be able to see trends, current market trends, current profit trends, and to be able to forecast what and the next time duration will hold. According to this forecast, it's projected to slow down. The importance in this is being able to plan accordingly. If business is expected to slow, the hotel needs to make sure that the money is being managed sufficiently enough to prevent any deficits. Whereas if there was a deficit in the forecast, then the hotel, it would be important to make the necessary adjustments for it to sustain during that low time. Overall revenue management is the computation of that financial data coming in and out of the hotel, both internal and external. The data is historic, it is current, and it projects what is expected to come in the future, and it comes from many different sources, whether it's from bookings, food sales, um, maintenance expenses, real estate money, payroll, external events going around in the area. All that data is computed into helping to determine the revenue projections. This information helps the hotel determine the price points that are needed to maximize their profits. It allows them the opportunity to be able to prevent losses, to look at needs within the business where improvements need to be made. And it also helps them to regulate and create a more smooth, positive functioning business. With this compiled data, the hotel will be able to forecast their staffing demands, and they'll be able to plan for potential variances. They will be able to budget for potential slow periods within the market and to be able to sustain long term.